Which ReZero waifu is the baddest? We gotta find this out. First off, we got Emilia. Now, if you look at Emilia very closely, you can see that she has some very good proportions, and that will help in the badding scale. Yeah, you know, the baddest scale that we all use from time to time. But how are we going to find out the baddest if there's no competition? So we're putting up Frederica versus Emilia, and we continue from there. Now, when someone says someone is bad, it comes with two categories: looks and the vibes they give off. Both Frederica and Emilia have similar sizes, but when it comes to the vibes, Frederica is pulling it off way better than Emilia is. Frederica has more baddest vibes than Emilia does, because Emilia is more cute and precious, and Frederica is more cute and assertive, if you know what I mean. Now, Frederica won this one, but can she win against Anastasia? Now, even though that they're more Frederica fans, I believe, I don't want you guys to be underestimating Anastasia. You gotta understand, she has the pure business vibes. That gotta count for something. Even with all of that, she's not beating Frederica. So we're going next. Can Frederica beat Sirius? This is gonna be a hard one. You can see that she has the body because she's just wearing bandages and a coat, so it's easy to see. And she has the crazy vibes, which can help in this competition, in the bad competition. However, that hairstyle is not doing it. A terrible hairstyle can ruin everything else, and that is exactly what's happening here. So yeah, if her hair was better, she could have won against Frederica. But can Frederica win against Priscilla? Guys, come on, it's Priscilla. Look at her, bro. Prestigious, majestic. Look how elegant she is. You know you're getting the vibes from her. So that section is already covered. Look at that. Prestigious physiques right there. I'm sorry, but Frederica is not beating Priscilla. Now we got that wrapped up. Can Priscilla beat Rem? I know what you're gonna say. Rem is not bad. She's more on the cute side. And I will understand where you're coming from. However, where you're coming from is misguided, because Rem can be bad. When she activates that horn, you know the vibes are different. But that's just the vibes. She doesn't have the physicality, definitely a word, to compete against Priscilla. Just look at the difference. You don't look at Rem and see bad. You look at Rem and see precious. That's why she's not winning against Priscilla. But can Priscilla win against Ram? Well, if you're absolutely delusional, you're gonna think that Ram has a worse chance than Rem, but that's just your hate boner speaking. If you follow logistics, Ram has the attitude, she has the vibes. Just look at how she behaves. Distant, cold, serious, not that serious. Even though that she's a maid, she doesn't produce the maid-like qualities you see every day. You know, shy, submissive, corporative. No, you see, Ram is different, and that breaks the pattern, because when you break the pattern, you get noticed more. And a baddie always gets noticed more. A baddie is unique. If everyone was bad, no one would be bad. And that's the Ram advantage. But she loses here because just look at them. It's not even close. Priscilla is taking the win, but can Priscilla go against Minerva? Yeah, Minerva. You know, that strong witch of wrath. One may say she has the goods. One may say she has the force. One may say she's bad enough. But that tsundere behavior, nah fam, that's bringing down the score big time, because tsunderes aren't bad, they're more on the cute side. Have you ever heard someone saying a tsundere is bad? Never, you never heard of that, because tsunderes aren't bad. Therefore, Minerva is not badder than Priscilla. Actually, Minerva is not bad at all. She's more the cute side. Priscilla is now on a roll, but can she win against Shala? Now we all know that Shala has that beauty all around her, everywhere. Now she doesn't have the assertive vibes as the other baddies. However, if you think about it this way, her badness sauce, yes, the baddie sauce, have been seasoning for hundreds of years, and that will cancel out the lack of vibes. However, she does have some vibes. You know, she's not the submissive type. She's just a lovey-dovey type. And who says lovey-doveys can't be baddies? If you say that, you're crazy. And you don't want to be crazy because Sirius is crazy. And Sirius is not a baddie. Because of the haircut, you don't want to have a bad haircut. So anyways, Priscilla is finally getting dethroned and Shala is on top. But can Shala win against Echidna? Echidna, the Witch of Greed. She knows everything. She knows all the tips, all the tricks. She has a good figure too, so that's even more. The way that she sits on that chair, giving you that stare, it really oozes vibes, baddie vibes. The way that she gives you the tea made of her essence, her body fluids, if you will, the steamy aroma, the taste, not too sweet, not too fresh either, just right. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now getting back on topic, Shala has her beat in proportions, but being a baddie isn't all about proportions. It's about everything in between too. And Echidna fits the bill right there. So we gotta see Shala go and Echidna rise. But can Echidna beat Satella? Physique, great. Looks, great. She's already similar to Emilia enough. You can basically use her to determine the looks and the proportions. The way she enters the scene, you're telling me that doesn't give off the vibe you're looking for? The baddie vibes? The mysterious nature around her even amplifies this even further. But between you and me, she's not beating Echidna. Sekhmet. Can Echidna beat her? Now when you look at Sekhmet, you know that body is divine. Just look at it, bro. Absolutely supreme. Just from a glance, you know she has baddie potential. No, not even potential. She already is a baddie. And she has the vibes already. She has some spunk, some attitude if you will. And that, fellas, is all we need. Echidna is going home. Sekhmet is staying here. It's not like she'll move anyway. Unless she gets shoved by the next person. And that person is Crush. Now we know about Crush. Look at her, bro. She's not too big, not too small. She's medium. And we all know that medium is premium, which means Crush is premium baddie potential, not potential. She is a baddie. We're talking about before Gluttony Crush here, when she was assertive. She gave off the appropriate baddie vibes, the same baddie vibes that is needed, that is required to push Sekhmet off. And that is what she's gonna do because, come on guys, Crush versus Sekhmet. Now I know that Sekhmet has the body, but Crush has the flow, if you know what I mean. But can Crush beat Capella? Now you may say that Capella takes this easily because she can transform into anything. Absolutely not. A true baddie doesn't need to change anything. And that's why Capella is disqualified. Now one last contender for the baddie place. Crush versus Sylphie. You guys remember Sylphie, right? Yeah, me neither. We all know the baddest of them all is Elsa anyways.